Hi, my name is Monica, and I'll be your OET trainer for today. Now, if you want to get the right answer to this question right away, then please skip towards the end of this video. That's where you'll find the answer being discussed. But if you want to learn how to answer this question, if you encounter it next time in your OET reading exam, then please keep watching the video. Now, first of all, understand what kind of question it is. By reading the question, I see that the writer is puzzled by, and I have to figure out what the writer is actually puzzled by. If the writer is puzzled by something, then that means the writer is possibly confused, not sure, or uncertain about something. So, the writer doesn't possibly know this answer, or maybe he's confused between two answer choices, right? And you notice that I've only highlighted the word puzzled. Why I have highlighted this word puzzle is because this word tells me that this is the kind of meaning or sentiment or idea I'm looking for in my paragraph. So, wherever the writer is using any kind of language or any kind of indication that tells me that there's a confusion, that's where I'll pay more attention because that's where my answer is going to be. And remember, if I'm doing a language question like this one, I do not care if there is no other language indication telling me in a particular sentence that this is where my confusion is. If I don't see confusion in a sentence, I don't care about that sentence. I'm not here for anything else but just to answer this question about why the writer is not the what the writer is puzzled, but basically what is puzzling the writer, what is confusing the writer. So let's see our paragraph here. Here I see that long-term inflammation is a common feature of the lung, blah, blah, blah. Fine, that's fine. I said blah, blah, blah because I didn't see anything confusing. I do, however, see that the writer is saying a key question. So if something is a question, then the writer doesn't have the answer to this question yet, right? A key question is whether if COVID drives this inflammation and hence is causal to long COVID. Okay, so this is what my question is actually. Let me understand it carefully. Whether if the persistent, that means despite treatment, despite some measures, the SARS-CoV-2 virus is still happening, and that whether that persistent virus, COVID, SARS-CoV actually drives this inflammation. Whether persistent this is the cause for this thing, inflammation, and is it causal to long COVID? Okay, is it causing this long COVID? Got it. This is my question. Now let me double check very quickly if there is any other question or uncertainty the writer is showing me in this paragraph. Large body of evidence shows that antigens persist in many sites in the body, at least in the subset. However, the writer is disagreeing here. What remains to be determined? That means this is still not clear to us. So here the person is saying what remains to be determined is what? How common viral persistence following acute infection is. So that's another thing. And most importantly, if the source of antigen is from replicating the virus. But I think it's the same thing. Here they talked about whether SARS-CoV persistent. Here also they said common viral persistence following the acute infection, following the early on infection is importantly the source of antigen, which is replicating the virus. So here they're talking about a cause. Here they're talking about another cause, whether this happens to be the cause for this and this. Okay, and here they are saying how common viral persistence after this is the source or the cause of antigen from replicating the virus. Okay, let's see. If the latter is true, antiviral treatment and could not be used just to prevent long COVID, but potentially as cures. I don't care about this. I don't care about this. I also don't care about this. The reason I don't care about any of those things is because I have found where the writer is puzzled by, where the writer is confused. Either of these, any one of these is definitely going to be in my answer choices for me to choose the right answer. That's it. I've got it. Now, the first question says whether long COVID, yes, it's a COVID, is caused by ongoing viral presence. SARS-CoV-2 drives this or common viral persistence. When I'm using the word persistent, it is in both. Notice that. ongoing viral, that means it is persistent when I'm using this term. I don't have a problem with this answer choice. I think it's very similar. I'm not trying to go into very, very deep. I will go into this answer option deeper if I don't have if I don't have an idea if it could be correct. I think it could be correct. Let's see. Answer option B says why inflammation occurs in long COVID patients. So here, whether persistent COVID drives this inflammation. So they already have an idea. They think it's COVID virus which is causing this, possibly, perhaps, maybe this is the reason why it is happening. They are saying we don't know why it happens in long COVID patients. They are worried about why it happens. We already know it happens, why it happens. They are saying we think this could be the reason. So answer option B is going too far. Try to understand this timeline that I'm going to draw here. They are saying that inflammation is happening, right? Now, our answer option A says it is the viral persistence, right? It is this thing which could be causing this, right? So we are in doubt. Is this actually causing this issue? That's what answer option is saying. But so they are here, answer option B, and this is answer option A. But answer option A is what they are talking about in the paragraph as compared to answer option B. Answer option B is telling me you don't know anything. You don't know why it is happening. But answer option B is, answer option A is telling me, and the paragraph is telling, we think this could be the reason. We are not sure. That's what we still have to figure out. It remains to be determined whether common viral persistence is actually causing this acute infection, because when the virus replicates, that's when it becomes the long COVID thing. So let's see. I would clearly choose answer option A if I had a choice. So B is wrong according to me. How long COVID symptoms differ from acute COVID? They have talked about acute infection. They have talked about long COVID as well. Just because they have used these two words do not mean that automatically this answer option becomes right. Why? It's because they have told me here symptoms differ, but they did not talk about the difference between the symptoms. That's not the question here at all. So this is not going to be the correct answer. Whether antivirals are effective in treating long COVID, they talked about the treatment here. They said if the latter is true, then antiviral treatment and this could be used as this and that. But this is not what remains to be determined. This is what remains to be determined, and this is what remains to be determined. So that's why D is also going to be wrong, and answer option A is going to be my correct answer. If you have liked this video, then I suggest you like and subscribe to this channel and share this video with your friends so that I can keep making more such videos. And remember, we do not choose an answer option based on the words which we saw in the paragraph and which we saw in the answer option also. We check the meaning of the answer choices. Also, second thing, we always eliminate the other answer choices first before choosing the right answer. And remember, whenever you get a question like the writer is questioning, the writer is puzzled, the writer is worried, the writer is concerned, focus on the most important thing, that is the language. The language will have to support the writer's feelings, emotions, whatever that is that you see in the paragraph or in the question. If you don't see the language, it doesn't contain your answer. That's it for today. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.